Beyond distance and terrain, exploring the lived experiences of students' daily school journeys in remote upland communities. I am April Rose B. Clarin, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Educational Management. Rational. Students in remote upland communities face unique challenges in their pursuit of education. These learners must navigate long distances, steep terrains, and unpredictable weather conditions just to reach school. The researcher aimed to understand the real experiences of students living in remote upland places, especially about what they go through just to reach school. Participants: 9 student participants from the district of Dumarao, Pilar, and Tapas for school year 2025 to 2026. Theoretical framework: Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory. Students' growth is microsystem, mesosystem, exosystem, macrosystem, and chronosystem. Shows how different surroundings shape students' experiences in school. Maston's resilience theory. Kids and teenagers can still do well even when life is very hard. Explains how students deal with the tough challenges they face every day when going to school. Bandura's social cognitive theory. Persons' thoughts, their environment, and their actions all affect each other. Show how students' own choices and beliefs work together with their surroundings, which helps them handle long and difficult trips and still stay active in their studies. Conceptual framework: exogenous variables, variables that affected, such as physical challenges, psychological experiences, and social issues, intersected to shape the endogenous variable, which is affected variable, which explored how these daily journeys impacted learners' emergent perspectives. Research design: qualitative methodology that employed phenomenological designs. Research instrument: and structured, dawdling aided in-depth interview with open-ended questions. Data collection procedure: preparation stage, secured a permission letter from the school's division superintendent of the division of copies. Distribution stage: distributed the consent letters. Participants answered the first part of the questionnaire and were interviewed. Collation stage: data were transcribed, checked, and systematically analyzed. In data analysis and interpretation procedure, theme identification method. Problem statement number 1. What are the physical challenges encountered by learners during their daily travels to school? In summary of findings, physical challenges experienced: first, exposure to unfavorable weather conditions; second, physical fatigue and body strain; third, long distance and difficult terrain; fourth, limited transportation and accessibility; and fifth, safety risk due to environmental and infrastructural barriers. In conclusions, these conditions place heavy physical demands on learners, affecting their comfort, health, and regular school attendance. For recommendations, administrators and policymakers, Department of Education and local government units may prioritize the improvement of school access. Curriculum planners and teachers may integrate safety awareness, weather preparedness, and basic first aid lessons. Parents and community members may organize walking groups or rotation systems. Students may be encouraged to practice safety habits, travel in groups, and report dangerous areas to school authorities. And the last one, future researchers may conduct intervention based studies on low cost community. Problem statement number two. What are the psychological experiences of learners in their daily school journeys? In summary of findings, psychological challenges experienced: first, anxiety and fear of accidents; second, stress and mental exhaustion; third, loss motivation and school engagement; fourth, worry about academic performance; and fifth, emotional resilience and coping mechanisms. In conclusions, these experiences give rise to profound psychological trauma, demanding process that requires targeted support systems. While the journeys often generate fear, fatigue, and discouragement, they also foster inner strength and adaptive coping among learners. In recommendations, school administrators and the Department of Education may institutionalize school based mental health programs. Teachers may adopt trauma informed and compassionate classroom practices, such as flexible deadlines during extreme weather. Parents may be oriented on how to provide emotional reassurance and encouragement before and after school. Students may be taught simple coping strategies, and future researchers may explore the effectiveness of school based resilience and mindfulness programs in reducing anxiety and improving motivation among learners in geographically challenged areas. Problem statement number three. What are the social issues that influence students' daily journeys to school? In summary of findings, social challenges and support. First, parental support and involvement. Second, peer and social pressure. Third, community safety and social trust. Fourth, social belonging and inclusion. And fifth, socioeconomic barriers. In conclusions, family encouragement, peer companionship, and teacher understanding serves as protective forces that help learners persist despite hardships. Learners' communicating experiences are deeply embedded in their social environments, and thus strong social support networks are vital in enabling consistent school attendance and emotional security. In recommendations, administrators and policymakers may strengthen school community partnerships in creating safe routes to school. The Department of Education and school heads may develop policies that recognize the realities of rural travel, such as flexible attendance protocols during severe weather and recognition systems for perseverance and effort. Teachers may foster inclusive classroom cultures that reduce embarrassment and stigma. Parents may continue reinforcing motivation and accountability, and students may be encouraged to practice empathy, companionship, and peer support. Problem statement number four. What emergent perspective can be gleaned from the gathered data? In summary of findings, emergent perspectives on personal growth. First, self-awareness. Second, resilience. Third, hope and determination. Fourth, value of learning. And fifth, social awareness and expression. In conclusions, learners develop a deeper understanding of themselves, strengthen their emotional endurance, connect effort with future goals, and cultivate empathy toward others. These perspectives show that despite adversity, learners transform daily struggles into opportunities for growth and meaning. For recommendations, Administrators, curriculum planners, and the Department of Education may design values oriented programs. Teacher may integrate reflective activities such as journaling, storytelling, and drawing. Students may be encouraged to view their journeys as evidence of strength and purpose, using their experiences as motivation to persist in learning. And for future researchers may further examine for daily school journeys shape identity formation, growth mindset, and long-term educational aspirations among rural learners. Contribution of the study to the agency. It provides concrete evidence based insights into the realities faced by the learners in upland and remote communities. It also offers a grounded basis for designing responsive school programs, localized policies, and learner centered interventions, and also guides educators in developing supportive pedagogies that recognize learners' struggles and strengths, fostering empathy driven instruction and inclusive school cultures. Contribution of the study to the body of knowledge. It enriches phenomenological literature by foregrounding the school journey as a transformative educational space, advances understanding of how mobility, environment, and social relations intersect to shape learners' identities, motivation, and engagement. It extends methodological practice by demonstrating the value of creativity, expression in capturing children's voices and meanings, and also offers a framework for examining student agency in context of adversity by articulating the emergent perspectives of self-awareness, resilience, hope, value of learning, and social awareness. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you and God bless.